Timothy Ferris and I produced the so-called golden record on the Voyager spacecraft.
What if I told you that something humanity built nearly 50 years ago is still out there, alive, exploring the space between stars, and it's still sending us messages? That right now, as you watch this, two tiny spacecraft, each no bigger than a small car,
ISS wide-angle electronics replacement heater is off. Iris replacement heater is off.
are flying through the darkness beyond our solar system. No sunlight, no planets, just endless cosmic night. And still, they speak to us. This is the story of Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, our silent messengers beyond the edge of the known, uncovering secrets no human has ever seen, from distances no human can yet reach.
Voyager 1 is the further of the two spacecraft, and it's currently at about 13 billion miles from us here on Earth.
And guess what? They're still discovering. In 1977, NASA launched two spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, on a mission that would forever change how we see the universe.
After the race to the moon, the United States charts a new future with a new spacecraft.
Originally designed to explore the gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, these twin spacecraft exceeded every expectation. They showed us active volcanoes on Jupiter's moon Io.
As the spacecraft leave Earth, they will be making measurements of Earth. Then next comes Jupiter, then Saturn, and then probably Uranus.
The rings of Saturn in stunning detail, bizarre tilted magnetic fields around Uranus, and the deep blue mysteries of Neptune. That alone would have been a legacy for the ages. But the story didn't end there. After completing their planetary missions in the late 80s, both Voyagers kept going and going.
Well, it's just going out into our galaxy, towards the heart of our galaxy. It's just sailing now in the space between the stars. And this is why we want Voyager.
And today, they are the most distant human-made objects in existence. Voyager 1 more than 15 billion miles away. Even now, they continue to transmit data, faint signals that take over 22 hours to reach Earth. These signals carry precious scientific insights from a realm no spacecraft has ever visited before, interstellar space.
When it leaves the bubble, it will then enter interstellar space where there's an interstellar wind, which has come from other stars that blew up.
That's right. Voyager 1 is officially beyond the influence of the sun. It has crossed the heliopause, the boundary where the solar wind meets the interstellar medium. In doing so, it became the first human-made object to enter interstellar space in 2012. Voyager 2 followed suit in 2018. Let's pause for a moment. These spacecraft, built with 1970s technology,
There were a lot of enhancements made to the deep space network, particularly for Voyager. One of the enhancements was being able to array antennas on the ground for the Uranus downlink.
less computing power than a modern calculator, have lasted longer than any mission in history. They're doing science in a place no mission was ever designed to reach. But how? In early 2025, Voyager 1 suffered a critical issue. A glitch in its data system left it sending back only gibberish, streams of incomprehensible code.
We still communicate with the Voyagers. They send us signals every day. You can see Voyager 2 is being tracked both by Antenna 35 and Antenna 36.
After months of silence and uncertainty, engineers at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory pulled off a miracle. By analyzing signals from the spacecraft's backup systems, they managed to revive a dormant thruster system not used in over 20 years. With incredible precision, they issued commands blindly.
Well, they're not oxides there. What's there are organic compounds made in the atmosphere. And they rain down on the surface, create lakes.
Hoping for a response that wouldn't arrive for nearly a day. It worked. Voyager 1 came back online. Not only did this restore communication, it bought us more time. Time to listen to Voyager's whispers from the stars. Time to discover more. So, what exactly are the Voyagers discovering out there? Let's start with Voyager 1. Its plasma wave system is detecting subtle fluctuations in the density of the interstellar plasma. The charged gas that fills the space between stars. These ripples help scientists understand how the sun's influence fades as we move farther out. It's a new frontier in space weather, a realm shaped not by planets or stars, but by invisible currents and fields. Voyager 2, meanwhile, is measuring magnetic fields and cosmic rays in a completely different direction.
Destroy the agency, so the agency that had been able to do extraordinary things like Apollo was going to consciously transform itself to running a space transportation system because it had gained a monopoly.
Its magnetometer and cosmic ray subsystem are still active, giving us rare, in situ measurements of the interstellar environment. No other spacecraft can do this right now, and no other will for decades. This is first contact science, not with aliens, but with the interstellar medium itself, the stuff between star systems, the very canvas upon which galaxies are painted.
Circulation of their atmospheres. Then next might come the heat balance, how much energy is received from the sun, how much is radiated, how much is generated within the planet.
Even data gathered decades ago is revealing new secrets. For example, Voyager 2's 1986 flyby of Uranus, long thought to show a weak, simple magnetic field, was recently reanalyzed. Turns out the solar wind during the flyby was unusually intense, compressing the planet's magnetic field and skewing our understanding.
We knew that there were rings at Neptune. The rings themselves were half the brightness of soot, seen against a jet black background with sunlight which is 1,000 times dimmer than it is on Earth. So you've got everything going against you.
New models suggest Uranus's magnetosphere may be far more complex, possibly even stranger than previously imagined. This means that data from a flyby nearly 40 years ago is helping design future missions to Uranus and Neptune. Voyager isn't just a spacecraft, it's a library, and we're still reading its pages. Beyond science, there's something deeply poetic about the Voyagers.
But their mission won't end there, because on board they have golden discs, and there are notes in 55 different languages, greetings in 55 different languages, sounds of Earth, there are images as well.
Each carries a golden record, a copper disc encoded with music, greetings, and images from Earth. A message for any intelligent life that might find them even billions of years from now. It contains the sounds of Earth, thunder, laughter, footsteps, and music from Beethoven to Blind Willie Johnson.
تحياتنا للأصدقاء في النجوم.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
It has greetings in 55 languages, including one that simply says, "Hello from the children of planet Earth." The chances of it being found? Astronomically small. But still, we sent it, because hope is a part of science, because reaching out is part of what makes us human. Both spacecraft are losing power. Slowly, year by year, systems are shutting down.
Consider again that dot. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know.
In 2024, Voyager 2 deactivated its low-energy charged particle detector. Others will follow. By 2026 or 2027, only the most essential instruments will remain. Eventually, sometime in the 2030s, the last transmitter will go dark. The Voyagers will fall silent, but they'll keep traveling, silently, endlessly.
So they could, all 5 instruments could sense the heliopause crossing and have data for that. What that means is that the Voyager 2 spacecraft is now traveling in interstellar space.
Voyager 1 is headed toward the constellation Ophiuchus, Voyager 2 toward Sagittarius. In 40,000 years, they'll pass within a few light years of other stars. Long after Earth has changed, long after we are gone, the Voyagers will remain, alone, drifting, but never forgotten. So what does this all mean? It means that science isn't just about labs or equations. Sometimes it's about faith. Faith that a little spacecraft launched in a different century can still teach us something new. That even as it vanishes into darkness, it can light a fire in our imagination. The Voyagers are not just machines. They are humanity's long echo into the stars.
We started tearing this thing apart and really began to find the warts on it.
They remind us of our curiosity, our fragility, our boundless wonder. And they tell us this: the universe is vast, mysterious, and beautiful, and we are brave enough to explore it. To keep up with all the exciting things happening in our universe, hit subscribe, stay curious, and never stop looking up. Thanks for watching.